Did you see that USA Today came out with a list of the 10 best fast food burgers in America?
I missed that.
Yeah, so USA Today came out with this list, and it turns out that a guy that I know actually has the franchise rights for this burger restaurant. This is a fast food burger that a lot of people don't know about because it's a California chain that's now expanding nationwide. There are like 350 locations, and there's only one right now in the Tampa Bay area. So, and then I get a text. I get a text from this guy that I know. He lives in my neighborhood, and I've had conversations with him, and he's a really nice guy, and he's kind of in restaurant, and I think he owns a couple of things at Tampa International Airport, and he turns out he has the local franchise rights for this burger chain that's expanding. There's one in the Tampa Bay area, and it's the number one fast food burger in America, according to USA Today. So looking at the list, I'm like Casey Kasem, I'm counting them down.
All
so
right.
these are the top 10, according to USA Today. We try not to think about those dark days when the burger menu at a restaurant was limited to just hamburger and cheeseburger. Today's menus are packed with creative combinations of flavors and offer diners a wealth of options for a truly custom-tailored burger. With so much to choose from, it isn't enough to know which quick-service restaurant chain delivers the best burger overall. USA Today's 10 best editors or 10 best editors and panel of burger buffs set out to crown the absolute best choices on the menus, and then our readers voted for their favorites. So the 10 best fast food burgers.
Oh, it looks like it's divided by categories.
Well, they have...
Well, then they had best
no,
overall.
I see
It's
it.
best
No,
overall.
No. It's
the top 10.
It's
I
number.
see it.
Yeah, it is. Listen,
Okay.
I know what I'm doing here.
I'm in.
All right, it's number 10 through number 1.
Okay.
So number 10 best fast food burger in America is the 1921 slider from White Castle.
Get out of here.
I love White Castle.
Is it a top 10 burger?
Listen, White Castle for me, absolutely. White Castle and even Crystal absolutely belong on the best burger list.
I've had one of those, and I feel like, you know what it reminds me of? Remember the flavor reminds me of, remember Steakums?
Yeah.
That's what the flavor of those
They put
reminds
the
me
onions on them?
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time I eat White Castle, I love them, and I feel like I'm dying just a little bit
Oh,
on the inside.
oh God! Give me a Crystal burger. Give me a White Castle. I love them. All right, so number 10 is White Castle. Number 9, the double Western bacon cheeseburger at Carl's Jr.
Never had it.
Yeah, Carl's Jr. is West Coast.
Hardee's.
Hardee's we have over on this side of the country. I don't know if Hardee's does the double Western bacon cheeseburger, but Carl's Jr. is number 9.
It's a good-looking burger.
Number 8, the Whopper. Again, these are the best fast food burgers in America. Number 8 is the Whopper at Burger King. Number 7 is the Butter Burger Cheese Double at Culver's.
That's a pretty good.
Okay, I'll go with that.
That's a good burger.
That's a good one.
Culver's is a good burger.
Yeah, I mean, you're
All
going to sit there and wait a minute, but it's going to be fresh.
Culver's makes a very nice product. Their butter burgers very decent. All right, number 6 is the double meat Whataburger at Whataburger. Now, I thought we used to have a Fester, didn't we once have a Whataburger on Hillsborough?
We did. Whataburger made a big push into Florida, and it never panned out.
It failed.
Yeah, there was like 3 or 4 Whataburgers in the greater Tampa.
10 years ago.
But Hillsborough Avenue had one, and had the big orange roof.
Yeah.
I remember some guys out of Jacksonville tried to start it, and it just never took.
Whataburger didn't work here, and it probably should have. That's number 6. Number 5, the cheeseburger at Five Guys.
That's a good burger.
Oh, yeah, and grab some fries while you're there. I like a good Five Guys burger. To me, they feel sloppy, but I like that in a burger. The lettuce is kind of slopping off.
Of course a burger should be sloppy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so number 5 is the cheeseburger at Five Guys. Number 4, best fast food burgers in America, the Jumbo Jack cheeseburger at Jack in the Box.
Never had it.
Didn't I hear that, isn't Jack in the Box making a push into Florida now? I thought I heard or read that Jack in the Box is making an expansion into Florida. I thought I did. All right, number 3 on the list the barbecue rodeo burger at BurgerFi.
I'm looking at the BurgerFi menu right now because I love BurgerFi, but I always get the CEO. Ooh, that's double premium Wagyu blend, truffle aioli. But the barbecue...
What is that, burger, $37?
Pretty much.
close.
Pretty much. But the barbecue rodeo burger, that says it's described as double antibiotic free. How can it be double antibiotic free? What does that mean?
They kill the antibiotics.
Oh, never mind. I just figured it out. It's double patty, I bet.
Oh, double.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so that's number 3. Number 2, and this particular spot has been unseated for the first time in years as the top fast food burger in America. Coming in at number 2, it's the double at In-N-Out Burger. And In-N-Out, I believe, is as far east as Texas now. I don't think they're beyond Texas. And, they say they're not going to expand to the East Coast. So I wouldn't hold your breath for an In-N-Out. But you get out to Vegas. Yeah, you got an In-N-Out right near the Strip, right across, from the 15. You go to L.A., they're all over, the Los Angeles area.
This is a
In-N-Out.
West Coast chain dominated list.
Yeah, this
right?
is really West Coast heavy.
But here we go. Are you ready for number 1?
Another West Coast franchise that's making its way east?
Yeah, and we have one here. There's only one in town right now, and I got some good news for you guys.
Oh, tell me.
Got some good news. So the number 1 fast food burger in America now, according to USA Today and readers voting, the editors picking, number 1 is the Double Char at the Habit Burger Grill. The Habit, Habit. We have one Habit in town. There are more coming, I've come to find out, but there's only one, the Habit Burger Grill in town, and it's in Pinellas County. Give me the exact address. It's in Largo, but give me the exact address on this thing. Listen to this. Number 1, Double Char, the Habit Burger Grill, charring burgers over an open flame since 1969. The Habit Burger Grill started in Santa Barbara, California. Bet you Oprah did a bunch of these things. And has grown to some 350 restaurants. Order the Double Char from the California-inspired menu and get ready for 2 freshly char-grilled beef patties, caramelized onions, fresh lettuce, and tomato, pickles, and mayo on a toasted bun. You can also add cheese. Number 1 is the Habit Burger Grill, and it turns out that a guy that I know who lives in my neighborhood has the franchise rights in the area for the Habit Burger Grill, and there is only one right now in the Tampa Bay area.
It's on East Bay Drive in Clearwater.
Yeah, 4855 East Bay Drive, Clearwater is where it is. So I guess what is that, like Largo, Clearwater border
it's
area?
Kind of like the line, yeah.
So the only one in town, but and he texted me. Listen to this. He texted me the link to a Q105 story. It turns out Gino.
Yeah. I'm actually on that story right now. I was just going to tell you, Gino went there to try this burger.
Gino, our afternoon drive DJ here on Q105, he saw the USA Today best burger list in America, the fast food burgers, and he had no idea that there was this Habit Burger Grill in town. And then when he saw the USA Today list, he's like, oh, my God, there's one in Clearwater on East Bay. He goes and tries it and then writes a whole story. It goes
takes all kinds of pictures.
It goes up on our myq105.com website. And my neighbor, friend who owns the franchise locally, he sends me a text. Hey, your radio station wrote a story about my burger place. I'm like, I didn't even know he had I know the guy from the neighborhood. I didn't even know he had the burger place. So I've got good news for you guys.
What's that?
Friday morning, they're bringing in. Yeah.
Oh, man. I was actually going to leave here and drive there. It's only 20 minutes from here. I'm like, I got a hankering for a burger now.
It's just west of US 19 on East Bay.
Yeah. Friday morning this week, the Habit Burger Grill is going to be bringing in a whole bunch of award-winning #1 fast food burger in America right here to the MJ Morning Show.
Gino brings this up, and looking at the picture, I can see why, but he compares it to a Five Guys burger.
Gotcha.
The way the cheese kind of like melts into the meat the way it's supposed to, and like looking at this picture, looks nice and sloppy with the shredded lettuce. Yeah.
How many of these places actually have a drive-through? Because that is my definition of a fast
Me too.
food burger.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they have a drive-through.
Do Five Guys have drive-throughs? I don't know.
I
always thought that's-
The one that I
Yeah.
know on Kennedy does not.
Yeah, I mean,
BurgerFi does
unless,
not.
unless you have an old person that hit the gas instead of the brakes and drive right through the
I'll
place.
make my
That's-
own damn drive-through. Move those potatoes and peanuts.
Anyway, listen, I'm excited. So the Habit Burger Grill from East Bay and Clearwater, #1 fast food burger in America. They'll bring a whole pile of burgers to us live, about 8:30, I think. So Friday morning, we'll do a live taste test right here on the MJ Morning Show.